What's up, everybody? King of FOMO here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. Make sure you follow my Telegram channel, t.me/KingofFOMO1, as well as my Telegram chat. Both links will be below in the description. A lot of new coins to talk about in those chats. A lot of people talking about a lot of stuff while I'm busy with my full-time job. Can't report on everything all the time. Okay, so let's get straight into it. We're going to talk about King of FOMO's new gems. Now, I haven't really publicly talked about a whole lot of new coins, at least on video, because there's been so many different things that have come out. And a lot of these coins that are coming out are just going to be, hype here today, gone tomorrow type of coins. So I've really been looking at and trying to carefully pick out some gems that have a little bit more long-term potential, or at least medium-term potential, because I know that like half the stuff that I've seen in the past 2 days will probably be completely irrelevant in the next 2 days. So let's go ahead and talk about some things that resonate with me. We'll get into some older stuff as well. First of all, this coin is called Ruby. So you can go to the website Ruby.Finance, and I'm not really going to leave links to these things below in the description. Just listen to what I say, because things can get messy when I'm giving out links. You guys can find the Uniswap and the Telegram all on the websites themselves. So this is Ruby.Finance. This is a coin that I think has a lot of potential to be around for the medium term. Now, one of the reasons is because it's offering something beyond, hey, we're copying YFI with a twist. So what it is it claims to be the cash app for crypto. So they're going to develop an app to go along with this. They're going to have a Ruby token. And with the Ruby token, this is what I kind of really like about the project. Every time you do a transaction, there's a 1% transaction fee, where 0.2% gets burned to cover any type of gas fees, and 0.8% is going to go to the stakeholders. So theoretically, if you're holding this token, if you're holding a lot of this token, and if the app does get popular like Cash App, I've talked about Cash App plenty of times before, how it's gotten hundreds of millions of dollars in volume in the past couple of months. But if it works anywhere similar to that, then that can be a huge reward to people who are early stakeholders in here and people who have tons and tons of coins. Now, with all of that being said, there are some kind of concerns that I do have about Ruby.Finance as well. And those concerns include the team. I don't know who the team is at all. Like, they're not public as far as I know. I've been trying to look out who the public people are for this, and this is a project that seems like it should have a public face. It really shouldn't have anonymous developers, in my opinion. So that is kind of an issue for me. And on top of that, it is vaporware at the current moment. So the app does not exist. I don't think either of the apps are available. They both say coming soon. So you're really buying a promise when it comes to this. And I'm trying not to talk about coins where you're buying a promise. But if this one does pull through and does actually go ahead with development, it does have potential. If it doesn't, it can just disappear tomorrow, and so can the website. And that's that, because the developers are anonymous and it is vaporware. But beyond that, I do like the idea of what Ruby.Finance is doing. A side note here, this guy right here kind of looks like my brother, and his name is also the same name as my brother. So it's kind of funny little side note, little King of FOMO quiz trivia right there. But like I said, let's just hope that they do develop the app. I'm going to follow their Telegram closely and keep you guys updated. Another coin that we can kind of go over. Oh, so let me just go with the price. So the price right now is $1.29, just for reference for when you're watching this video. Another coin that I want to take a look at is the Toast coin, or the Toast.Finance is the name of the website. The coin, there's two coins actually. There's the house token and the AVO token. So this is actually very similar to zzz token, but it's also kind of different as well. Now, I know a lot of you guys have been asking me a lot recently, King of FOMO, what do you think about zzz? What do you think about zzz? And I have kind of like kept my mouth pretty tight-lipped on that, because I did sell all of my zzz tokens at a loss the last time they had their exploit. So like, I don't really have time to really follow a coin that I'm not personally in, but that's not to say that I think that zzz is not a coin that you should hold, or it's a scam or anything like that. You guys do what you wish, and I always wish the best no matter what coin you're in. I always want people to make money and to be successful. I never want a coin to fail. So the same case is true for zzz. I can't really give you too much opinion on it if I'm not actually looking at it actively as I was before. That doesn't say, and also I might get back into it as well. So We'll see what happens as the days go on. But the Toast token, like I said, or the house token, is similar to zzz. At least that's what they're claiming to be. They have a very low supply. Let's see, the supply for the house token is, let's just go over to house token right here on Etherscan. We can take a look. And usually when these supplies are very, very low, the price can potentially go very, very high with each coin. So it's 20,000 house is available. And there's already been 376 transfers, or 3,763 transfers and 500 addresses that are holding this right now. So it is just getting started in terms of price movement. Now here's kind of the caveat with house. When you guys are purchasing or selling house, please be absolutely certain that you're typing in a number in house. Do not type in a number in ETH. You'll see that 2 ETH is, let's switch this around. 2 ETH is going to give me 4 house. And if I change it up, 1 ETH is going to give me 2 house. 2 ETH is going to give me 4 house. 3 ETH is going to give me 6 house. So it really depends. Like if you're typing in 1.2 ETH, it's still going to only give you 2 house. Now I think Uniswap protects you from doing this, so it's just a lot easier if you guys are typing in the exact number of house that you want, so that you don't spend too much ETH. So again, if I type in 2 again right here, it messes up Uniswap. It says that you get 4 house for it, but if I type in 4 actually right here at the bottom, it'll tell you exactly how much to spend. So if you run into any issues, don't type anything in the ETH field, only type in the house field. Now the reason why this is because house doesn't have decimals. So if you want to actually sell 1.3 houses, you can't. There's only 20,000 houses available, and only 20,000 people can hold a house at any given amount of time. So I think that that's kind of a cool feature. Now with that being said, since that feature is there, a coin without having decimals might actually mess up stuff. So don't, quote me on this being absolutely safe. I've seen other coins with too many decimals screw up a lot of things and have major contract flaws. So a coin without decimals has the potential to do that as well. So that's something that I am, being aware of here too. But all in all, they have some other things here that I could explain, kind of like how zzz also has the NAP token, house token already launched with another token called the AVO token, which is supposed to be tied, I think, to USD or something along those lines. But there's a lot more of those tokens, and they're going to kind of work together, I'm assuming, with farming and everything that's going to be coming here soon in the Toast.Finance ecosystem. So definitely check this out, and we can, we'll see what happens with it in the long run. But like I said, I'm not replacing zzz with this in any sense. You guys, if you have zzz, I'm considering them to be completely different projects, and I always look for something that starts from the ground up and can be very profitable from there. So those are the 2 coins that I'm really looking at. It's Toast.Finance and Ruby.Finance. And they're in the baby stages. They can completely fail, or they can become very successful, or they can crab along the way, or do anything in between. So kind of some bonus content right here. YFV is still a coin that I am really, really liking. It's up to $50 today. I think it had a high of like $55. I'm very bullish on this coin. I think this one's going to do some great things. It's not going to go to like $1,000 like YFI is going to go, because its supply is over 1 million, while YFI supply is only in the like 10,000s. But I am doing staking in here, and the staking is going really well. So if I go to my Blink balancer pool, you guys can see that in the past like 2 days, I've earned 2 YFV, and that's from staking not too much Chainlink, and at $50 a piece, $100 in 2 days is not too bad. Okay, so the last thing that I kind of want to mention is Sushi. So Sushi.Finance also still coming in hot, and again, one of the main reasons why I think Sushi.Finance is still successful. I know I said in my other video this thing is going to pennies, and I still do think it's going to pennies, but it's very hard for any of these altcoins at all to dump, because there's like only big ballers can really play in Ethereum right now, because the transaction fees are still stupid high. So like people aren't selling small amounts, people aren't harvesting small amounts, and with those small amounts just being completely and totally locked in this system, I think that that's what's propping the price of Sushi up right now. But the mining is still extremely good. Again, I'm looking for profitability things. I don't hold grudges against any coins. I don't trade emotionally. I take that out completely and just use my brain. So if you're looking at this right here, my pending harvest, this is in the past about 4 hours. Now I put a crap ton of funds in here. It's about 900 Sushi. So that's going to equate to somewhere close to about $3,500. Close to that. at $3 a piece in the sushis. So I'm going to sell that pretty soon here, because even with transaction fees, it'll cost me about maybe 30 or 40 bucks to sell all that. But it's going to be worth it if I'm selling, you know, upwards of $3,000 worth of this sushi. And I'm going to keep selling until this price goes to cents, at least, you know, 90 cents minimum, before I think about, you know, buying up some sushi or doing anything like that. And I know that a lot of you guys probably aren't watching this far in the video if you're newbies, but if you are a newbie, something that I didn't actually cover in any of my tutorial videos is unstaking. And I just talked to somebody in the Discord under a different name because they banned me in their normal Discord. I just talked to somebody in the Discord for Sushi Swap about, there's like, oh, this is a scam. I bought some Uniswap liquidity pool tokens. I was farming. They spent 4 Ethereum and 400 Sushi on those UniLP tokens, and then they transacted out of them, and they only got like 0.5 Ethereum back and no Sushi back. And the reason why that happened, guys, when you're unstaking in any of these platforms, do not make this mistake. The token that you're getting back is the Uniswap liquidity pool tokens. Let me just go to band right here because I have some of that. If I were to unstake this, I would get 639 Uniswap version 2 liquidity pool band Ethereum tokens. Now, do not sell those tokens. Do not swap those tokens. You need to remove the liquidity, not swap it. If you swap it, it's gone and you lost your money. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you don't know how to unstake your tokens, I'll make a tutorial video on that a little bit later. But just keep that in mind. Make sure that you are not selling your Uniswap liquidity pool tokens, but you are removing your Uniswap liquidity pool tokens when you take them out. If you're new. If you're not new and you know how the liquidity pools work, then you should be fine. All right, guys, that's everything for today. I'll catch you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.